This is Molly Reardon. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. So today I'm going to talk to you about Pinterest. I was on there years ago and then I really didn't get into it, so I left. And recently I went back on there and I created some things for my Etsy shop. I put the couple of books I've written on there and some other, they call them pins. Are you on there? What do you think of this Pinterest? I'm open to suggestions. I'd love to know if you are on there, if you're not, if you love it, if you are trying to navigate your way around it like I am. It's been a lot of years since I started on Pinterest and then just wandered away from it, and I've been hearing so much about it that I went back. What is your favorite? Do you have a favorite platform that you like to create on? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're creating. And you can put a way to get a hold of you in the comments. Are you on YouTube? Are you a creator on YouTube? Do you love Facebook? What are you doing on there? Do you have Instagram or TikTok? Are you dancing? I want to hear about all of it from my creators out there. My son is a musician. He's made a lot of music videos at Daniel from Salem. They're on Spotify. He's streaming over 1 million streams in 91 countries on Spotify, and he's here on YouTube, so you should check him out. But he's an artist, and he has a video on how hard it is to be an artist, a creator. Because it's not, let's face it, most parents don't wake up and say, I want my kids to be an artist, except for me. I was thrilled when my daughter told me she was going to art college. She really is good at it. So I wasn't one of those parents that wasn't thrilled about it. And now she's a hairstylist, and her inner artist is coming out in her hair styling. She's very good at it. She works very hard. So how do you feel about creating an artist? Are you of the school of thought that, like a lot of people, it's not a good idea? Or are you like me, you're just thrilled when someone's creating? So my son, her twin brother, he did some acting and he creates music videos. He's multi-talented. And his twin sister went to art college and she is a hairstylist. So I'd love to hear about it. Even if you really don't care for art, you can drop that in the comments. If you do, I want to hear about that. What are you creating? Where are you creating? You can put a link in the comments so people can get a hold of you today. And do people try to talk you out of creating your art? Do you feel like you don't want to talk about it because you know that people might tell you that you shouldn't be doing that? I feel like that around certain people, that I can't really talk about it. But around other artists or other creators, I feel like I can talk about the fact that I write books, I create videos, I create things on Etsy. But I know there's certain people that don't want to hear that and actually get hostile. So I avoid bringing that up in those crowds. So I'd love to hear about you, what you're doing. Do you have that feeling like you can't discuss what you're doing with certain people, but with other people you can? Let me know. I just feel like when you're an artist, you can't help it. Sometimes I'll sit down and I'll write for long periods of time. And I was staying with an aunt, and I told her, I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude, because once I start writing, it's like for hours. And she encouraged me. She's like, no, this is great, keep going. But it's like that. Do you feel like that as an artist? Once you're into it, you just keep going for hours on end? Or do you have like a schedule where you get up and you set the clock? That's kind of changed to that for me a little bit. I do have a practice where I wake up every day and I do the Miracle Morning from Hal Elrod's book. You do 10 minutes of silence, 10 minutes of affirmations, 10 minutes of visualization, 10 minutes of exercise, 10 minutes of reading, and then 10 minutes of scribing, which is also called writing. So I usually get up at 5 a.m. because that's what's suggested to do with that, before everybody needs me or wants to see me. So I have that private time where I don't feel like I'm taking away from life. Do you have a practice every day? Or do you just do it when the urge strikes you? I feel like I do have a responsibility to YouTube, so I try to make a video at least once a week, because they were kind enough to put me on this platform and pay me. So I take that seriously. And then if I get an idea, I might put out a bunch of videos in the week, but I commit to at least one a week to say thank you to them for letting me be on the platform and to paying me for it. I feel like I owe them that. So where are you creating? I'd love to hear about it. And you can tell people in the comments who you are so they can see it and they can find you. It's your chance to do that today. And I hope you've gotten some value out of this. My latest is going back to Pinterest. If you want to find me over there, I'll drop that in the description. And I thank you for coming by. I'm so happy and grateful that you did. And if no one told you that they love you today, I love you, because I know you creators and artists out there, it's not easy sometimes. Much love.